Okay, this is video 1. Welcome. So if you've clicked on this video, you're probably looking for some information on what it's like to move to Tokyo, live in Tokyo, train in Tokyo, and also have tattoos in Tokyo. 4 T's. So I'm not actually in Tokyo yet. I'm moving there this week. I'm actually currently in my hometown of Manchester, United Kingdom, but I'll be moving to Tokyo on Thursday. There's another T. And you know, when I arrive, I'll need to find somewhere to live. I'll need to find a phone, a bank account. I've got a great job lined up already, but also I'll need to find a gym. And I've obviously been doing my research, and there are gyms out there, lots of gyms, of course. It's the biggest city in the world. But one thing that I've found is that a lot of the gyms are not welcoming of people with tattoos due to their yakuza, they're gangsters, which is, you know, what they do is they say basically nobody with tattoos can train here, nobody with tattoos can join here. Yes. Yeah. And effectively what that means is, if you translate it, is none of you yakuza covered in your yakuza tattoos. They have that very distinct style of tattoos. I'm not an expert on it, but none of you people can join here, so we're kind of suffering for that. So I found that a lot of the chain gyms, Gold's Gym, I think there's one called Tipness or something, a lot of them haven't, they're not very welcoming. So I'm going to document the move, and I'm going to keep people updated. In obviously it's a huge city, obviously there are going to be some options what I'll be looking for, and I've got some specific needs in terms of the way I train. I need heavy weights, not because I'm the fucking boy and I'm fucking huge. No, it's because of I do some strength training, so I'm always looking to get 2-3 reps of a high weight. So you know, you can go into most gyms in the world, most self-respecting gyms in the world, and they'll have 20 kilos, maybe they'll have like, you know, your 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 kilos, and maybe they'll have 14, 18, 20, and then some of them always seem to then skip up to 25, then up to 30. I've noticed that anyway, which is a bit ridiculous, because if you were looking to increase your strength, obviously those strength gains between 2 and 4 kilos are going to be a lot quicker than those strength gains between being able to lift 25 and then suddenly jumping up to 30. It's quite an increase. But anyway, that's what I found. So what I need is a gym which has those smaller increments as you go higher. I'm looking for up to, you know, your 40 kilos, 45 kilos. Not that I'm always tipping on those, not that I'm always smashing those weights, but often they're what I'm sort of like looking to max out on. I don't really need machines personally. I do mainly compound movements, but I also do need decent cardio equipment, because whilst everyone always says it's best to get outside and do your cardio in a sort of like outside environment, not restricted by aerobic machines, excuse me, I actually find that kind of being stuck on a treadmill doing sprints, for example, which is my favourite type of HIIT training, I find that that's the best way to force yourself to do it, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes when you're outside and you're trying to sprint, it's easy to sort of like, even if you don't know it, it's easy to sort of like veer off a little bit towards the last part of that sprint, whereas when you're on a machine, you're sort of being forced to work all the way through. So the only way you're going to quit really is if you can't go anymore. So yeah, I do need decent running machines as well. I also find that one of my criticisms of treadmills is that I find that a lot of them tend to max out at like 16, 18 kilometers, which you know, is fine if you're going for some sort of steady pace cardio, but when you're looking to sprint, you need to really be hitting those, not constant 20s, 21s, 22s, but that's what I like to max out. And I like to build when I'm doing my HIIT training, I like to start off at about 18, maybe do a couple of sprints at 18, couple of sprints at 19, and then for those last, like, when I get to like my 10th sprint, my 12th sprint, I like to be like really smashing 20, 21, even 20, 23 if I can get up to it sometimes, if I've got the energy. So yeah, I need some decent cardio equipment as well. So it's not unrealistic demands. I don't need a pool or anything like that. I don't really need all those extra facilities, but I do need decent weights, decent cardio machines. So we'll see. As a tax-paying citizen, when I move to Japan, I will be entitled to use the ward gyms, which is the local sort of public gyms. So they can't refuse anyone in those gyms because it's not a private company, it's government run. So if you pay tax, you can't, regardless of whether you've got tattoos all over your face, it's not an issue. So we'll see what they're like, but obviously when your fitness is part of your daily lifestyle, you don't mind investing a bit of money in for some better facilities, because they're also cheap and there's nothing wrong with it. If it's good quality, then it's good quality. But you know, I don't mind paying the extra money and joining like a sort of chain gym. I'd really like to join a Gold's. I've never joined a Gold's before and I've heard good things about them, but I've also heard that they're not very welcoming, so we'll see. So anyway, I've explained the situation. If you've clicked on this video, maybe you've been up, you know, when I was looking, I've obviously been researching this I've known I was moving there for a good year now, and I've been doing a lot of research. I've not really found that much. So when the move was confirmed, and I still haven't found much, and obviously I'm going in sort of like with a little bit of information but pretty blind, I thought, you know what, I'll document it, and then if someone's in the same position as me where, yeah, you've got some tattoos, you want to move to Tokyo, but also you want to and you want to train hard, then hopefully I can offer you some information. Yeah, give them a hard time. So hopefully I can offer you some information, help you out, and it'll be a little bit easier. I'm not saying I'm gonna find out everything. As soon as I find a gym that I like, that there's no problems with, I'll join it. But it'll give a bit more insight into what this process is like. So yeah, I'm going to set this up as a new channel, so subscribe if you're interested, and obviously as soon as there is some progress, I'll upload a further update. So thank you for watching, have a nice day.